you mean? What you mean you're not coming by? I called you later and you were outside. It always creeps inside my head. Curtains closed, you peep inside my head. You were always down for it. Get in this getaway and we run from it. Yeah, you were always down for it. Get in this getaway and we run from it. You're giving me the coldest stare, like you don't even know I'm here. Why don't we turn the leaf? Why don't we turn the? Why don't we turn the leaf? Why don't we turn the? You're giving me the coldest stare, like you don't even know I'm here. Why don't we turn the leaf? Why don't we turn the? Why don't we turn the leaf? Why don't we turn the? What you've done, you can't keep inside. By the end of the night, I'll help you confide. Cause I can see inside yourself. Cause I can see you're not being yourself. Cause usually you're down for it. Can't hold back a smile when you try for it. Yeah, cause usually you're down for it. Can't hold back a smile when you try for it. You're giving me the coldest stare, like you don't even know I'm here. Why don't you let me see? Why don't you let me? Why don't you let me see? Why don't you let me? You're giving me the coldest stare, like you don't even know I'm here. Why don't you let me see? Why don't you let me? Why don't you let me see? Why don't you let me? Whatever you've done, however bad, hold on, hold on, hold on. Whatever you've done, however bad, hold on, hold on, hold on. Whatever it is, however bad, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Why don't
Good evening and welcome to OLTP Season 18, Week 1 Majors. Starting the season off, backwards boosters against AntiMatters, our two teams here today. Vexation captaining backwards boosters. Some inside team news on the backwards boosters front as it looks like Vex and Shan will be playing defense, Boss Jez and Diggs on offense. For Balakwa's AntiMatters, should be Bell and Nut on D, and Dope Sayo and iTag on O. Dope Sayo making his return to the league after a long absence, too long. We'll see if there's any rust in this first game. Obviously, the big news is that Jez is playing offense with Diggs. His main position is defense. We'll see how him and Diggs can play this offensive partnership out against a pretty good defensive pair in Nut and Bell. Should be a really intriguing game on the map that we're playing, which is Willow. Should be starting in a few minutes. Hello Joycey, this is Majors. I should probably make it more obvious next stream. You know what, I'll do it now. This game has the potential to be super interesting though, because, I mean, both these offensive pairs haven't really played much offense recently. I mean, together. I mean, this is really recent for Jez and Diggs to be playing O. I'm pretty sure that decision only happens in the last 24 hours. Dubsayo has been away for 5 or 6 seasons, at least. And I don't think I've seen Dope in any scrims. So whether he can just come back in and slot straight back in, I don't know. Thanks for the follow, Kev. In the group, both teams are talking about the random lag spikes, and it seems to be affecting certain people. It affects like maybe 3 or 4 people, sometimes more, sometimes less, but it'll affect multiple people in the game. It kind of sucks a lot. Not really sure what to do about that. Vex kicked. In Tag Pro, if you kick someone from the group, it's also a ban. And Vex, one of the captains, has kicked one of the members of AntiMatters from the group, so we need a new group. We're back. Oh man, I fucking told myself that I would change the fucking title as well. Alright. Well.
Hotel Cardiff crew, Bristol crew, Birmingham crew, London crew.
and looks like we are about to get into the game. Late change for AntiMatters. Dopestale has not turned up. It was a high risk draft strategy from Bell, taking Dope, and it hasn't paid off with the first game of the season. We're starting with Newfon, I assume D, with Bell, and Nut, and I tag on O. Let's get excited. First game of the season, let's go. Both teams hitting the good luck, have fun. Love to see. Both pups, power ups, tag pros. Not really sure why I reiterated. The pup means power up. I'm sure everybody knows that. Nut and Nightag should be a pretty scary offense. They both gel well around other players. Nut knows how to hold. Nightag knows how to calm. Knows how to block. Knows how to set up handoffs. At past 3 with Anti possibly being played. If Diggs dies could be scary, but Jez on offense here has a chance to get past 2. Takes it. Goes into the spike though, and Youth taking the first cap of the game. That's 1-0 to AntiMatters. With a play against the runner play, I would say, with pups spawning here and tag split. Jez and Bell holding these tag pros, 2 dangerous players to get those pups in. But iTag misplaying. And Bell solo with this tag pro on offensive defense. Takes a grab. Bumps into Shandor as Jez. Similar situation. And a 1-0 lead to AntiMatters. Diggs and Jez on offense not impressing me too much, but this map is quite hard without bombs. But they just don't seem to be playing them that well. They waste that rotation. They've got pups up here, 2 RBs. They can potentially win both. Shandor boosts ahead instead of boosting iTag. And it means that they lose both of those RBs. And Bell, at 10 seconds left on this RB. Nut uses his RB to get a tag there. Really nice play. Diggs taking a kiss. Beck's taking a quick grab. iTag as well. Nut has a chance, but gets shut down. Both teams playing pretty conservatively. Not taking too many bad grabs. Just I say that, 2 quick grabs happen. Diggs has a chance to be passed through here, and the blocks are in, but Nut really good push to the top part of that gate. Gets a return. Jez still with a chance to pile on the pressure, but gets shut down. AntiMatters with a couple of decent grabs here, but bad timing, and they're going to probably lose both those pups here. Vex with a juice is going to be able to solo iTag, you'd expect. And Jez with this TP, setting up a TP grab that again ends up with Jez grabbing the flag. Not what you want to see. Do they have the gate? They don't. Vex still has path 3 here, and they have a block on Nut in base. Not much Nut can do with the tag pro spawning. And 1-1. Backwards boosters. Evening it up here. Vex, lovely boost to get that return. Bell too strong on the OD. Chance here for AM if they can make something work with Nut's grab, but nothing happening. I actually don't play tag pro like this. I installed everything here within like 5 minutes. About 30 minutes ago, and was just testing all that, and I was like, You know what? It looks good. You've getting shot down by Jez with that juke juice. Decent grabbing chances for backwards boosters, but not a lot of cohesion happening between Diggs and Jez. Yeah, it's Navi's mod. It's, I don't know, one of the presets. I tag on this bot bomb, pretty dangerous. He has a top bomb to use as well in his own base. Chandler's there to cover it early. I tag. Juking Diggs out. Into a spike. First game nerves for both teams happening a bit with these flag holes. 2 juke juices. 1 over to Vex and 1 over to Bell. Vex's will expire first. And probably decent to get this back on D. And there you go. Bell's juke juice. Dead. Yeah, some of them look a little bit balked. But maybe just update the mod. Headshot. Because, I don't know. I don't think any of them are that broken for me. Anyway, still looking at 1-1. Diggs with a chance on this hold. Good to hold for pups here. And Vex forcing it a little bit too much, and a dangerous grab here from iTag, but straight to the gate. Nut trying to take the hand off, and there's a chance here as well for Nut. Tag Pro over to Vex, just in time. And Bell getting that bottom tag. Nuke calling out the spawns perfectly. And this Tag Pro lead for Bell is dangerous, but Boss Jez, huge. That should never have worked for backwards boosters. Vex on the flag with a Tag Pro. And his Tag Pro is so strong here. He gets 2 kills, he gets the block. Diggs does get returned. But 2-1 over towards backwards boosters. Oh, Bell nearly with the root onto the flag from mid-top. Real end-to-end stuff. The game's opened up. All of these games worth 3 points of the 3-game series. So you want to win each one. You want to start off strong. This is Oceania. Not coming into base. Decent blocks, but the juke juice, 2 juke juice is going to make it hard. Boss just streaming back with his... Comes off the gate, and Youth has passed both those jukes, but they can't get him onto the flag tile in time. Nut's still setting up a bit of pressure here. Goes straight into bot. They have no re though. Now they do, but they don't have good blocks, and they're letting the flag at a base. It'll be dangerous if backers boosters going the other way here. Vex throwing some moves on iTag, but Nuke catches up. Bell getting past Shan, potentially. That's a double back. Bomb block, not quite good enough there from Nut. And could be a reset chance here for backwards boosters. Important with these pups spawning, and Vex pushing right the way up the map trying to get this juke juice, but they're losing out on the bottom RB. They might think they can chain it, but they're not going to get there in time. iTag. This RB should pretty much neutralize all of Diggs' hold, one way or another. Diggs gets taken out. Nut has a chance here, as iTag RB the anti into the spike, but good OD play. Vex getting ahead, getting the flag. Could potentially have capped if that spike was not there. It's returned in the end. 80 seconds left of this half. 1 pub rotation. The top tag is going to spawn first. Got to expect Jez to really be setting that up here. If they get 2 caps, 2 cap advantage on Willow, you'd expect them to take the game. Just beelining for that top tag. Diggs using the chance to get under, but not under enough. Pup split again. Not coming back with this juke juice. Dangerous with Vex on the flag for backwards boosters. Bell trying to avoid this tag for as much as they can, but Jez taking out that juke juice, really dangerous here. Diggs on the gate, but Bell, huge jukes from Bell. Can they get the gate? They get the gate, but not for long enough. 26 seconds. Could have been 2-all. Diggs coming in to make it 3-1. I-tag with a risky grab. Gotta do it. Gotta make it work. And he makes it work for long enough. 13 seconds left. Diggs gets taken out. What a game. What a game to start the season off. 2-1. Backwards boosters will take it off 2 vexation caps. Really nice game though. We'll try and keep the transitions between the games short. We will be right back with OLTP Week 1 action. It's like both teams are ready and we are getting into the next game. AntiMatters looking to reset here, but Jez's cap chance not enabling them to. Jez will get taken out in the end, but Diggs has a chance up the other end if he can beat iTag. Not able to do so, and Bell gets back in time. Reset chance here, 4 AM. Diggs out past 4 potentially. Bell misses the boost, but Diggs hits the boost onto the corner. Won't matter as Diggs does matter in the end. Jez can't get the block. Newf gets in there. Man, what a save. She got in there just in time. Just in time. Won't matter in the end as Diggs can still hold it out. And both tag pros going over towards backwards boosters. One of them will spike themselves, but won't matter as Shanna's safe as houses. Is looking to get protect, and Vex and Diggs doing well at the other end. 2-0 towards backwards boosters quickly. Two tag pros spawn. Should be a split. Actually, Bell will get that bottom tag as well as not getting the top. A tag lead out of base if they can get past this gate. Tag meeting them in their own. And not. And Bell cover it really well, covering everything there. Easy cap. 1 cap game. Newf taken on Vex and winning. Coming in head of 2 for a long time. And takes the boost right around the OD. Lovely cap. Back to square. Back to square. Newf making a lot of huge plays thus far. Potentially good that Dope didn't turn up? I don't know. You know, that would be a big call. Might be making it though. Choose an RB on Re. Just got to force this in, and they do. They've just got to keep the base, actually. And they do have the base. The RB is diffused, but they've got great blocks, and they're just in, but they squeeze into the flag tail just in time. Shandor misses that bomb onto Nut, which means that Nut's ahead of 2, but he takes the spike. That's a rough one, because that could really have been a cap. OD was not in a great position. RB ends TP bottom. Powerful pup rotation. Both teams playing around them. All 4 members of both teams playing around these pups, which is good. But Vex swapping onto top, which means that Bell gets bottom and they still don't get top. That was not a great choice. Bell's going to play solo with this tag on D, maybe? IT's still going to help out. He's trying to take on the world. Need to meet this tag bottom ASAP. Bell not getting the kills on the gate for some reason. And that was just a few crucial misplays where even if one of them didn't happen, it might have been a cap. But Bell's head of 2 now, and a grab's happening from backwards boosters. 2 grabs are happening. That's so risky. I mean, Bell could potentially have taken that top boost in. He's going to get forced out by Diggs here. Diggs taking the boost and just going to remain ahead. Pup spawning very soon. Bottom juices. Top tag pro. Bell going straight onto the flag, but Shan too wise for that maneuver. And both pups going over towards AM, but neither being used that well thus far. I mean, if the tag pro can just sit D and they can just push onto O, like if iTag could push onto O there and blocked Vex, could be a cap, could still be a cap, but there's just a lot to do now with 3 in the base. Comes to nothing in the end. Bell can't get the re on the other side of the map. Backwards Booster's base looking pretty, say that 4 times fast. Backwards Booster's base looking pretty unsafe. Boss just added a 3 and Nut is the only thing stopping him from capping. Good hold with a bomb. And Bell taking the boost. Bit aggro, but main thing is it's just not there. Pups are spawning and Bell in good position for top, but gets pushed out in the end. Bottom Juke Juice no one cared about at all. Oh, it's sad. Vex coming in. Tries to take Bell on. He knows he's got the RB, but gonna be neutralized a little bit by this Juke Juice. But Diggs plays it perfectly, gets past 3, and that's an easy cap. Did the hard part in the other base. That was a beautiful cap from Diggs. Taking it to a 1 cap advantage for backwards boosters.
It is difficult to be judged.
Gotta see, it could swing both ways here. It really could swing both ways here. Both teams making chances. This is another one for the boosters. If they can get out, they cannot, unfortunately.
I was in the middle of doing a reading for her, and she stopped me and she said, "Listen."
A tag with a nice little grab on Shan though.
Not pretty enough.
Going the other way and doesn't really want to take on too much too fast, but it's going to result in Jez winning that, what was effectively a 2v1 for this tag, and that is a lot of pressure which backwards boosters are sure to exert. Bell trying to take his chances though, and he's making 4 people from backwards boosters get into that base. There's no anti being played. Nut is a really good hold here as a consequence of that. And they've got bombs coming into base, but do they have blocks? Not really. Not being forced to go backwards. Fair way, but he's got Diggs beat now, but Newf is blocking the wrong person there. Diggs was out of the play. If they close from flag and play from the flag out. Good tip, good tip. 3 people going for the top tag. You've got to expect them to try and take a bottom RB on as well. They should get both here, and that's big. Even though Newf is playing D with that, can go O. Jez with a good hold. Can see this being a decent hold here. And backwards boosters played that on D really, really oddly. If you go back and watch that, just how they let the RB grab, really odd. It's going to work for them though, as they time the return and Jez jukes past 2 to 4 towards backwards boosters. Man, back and forth plays. Really expected AM to try and to utilize those pups a bit better. Oh, not grabbing the flag a little bit hesitant there. I feel like there are some first game nerves happening here from AM. They maybe are a bit shook as Doug did not turn up, but they've got to reset here. Still got a chance to tie this game. The tag pros in absolute no man's land. No one is chasing Vex, really. Nut is blocking really well. They've just got to play around the Juke Juice, but there's not a lot of time here. And Newf gets a double kill as Vex boosts on to the gate. Very ambitious. You know, I love the ambition. Bell playing it safe here. Goes for the kiss in the end. Not much of a chance here. 4 AM unless they can get the reset quickly, but Diggs not looking like he's liable to be returned, but does in the end. Newf tries to play that pull shot, can't get it to work. 5 seconds left in the half and it looks like it'll be 2-4 going the way of the backwards boosters. Newf really impressive half there, played really well. I wouldn't say I feel bad for her. I don't think that the rest of her team had that bad of a game, but they need to scrim. They got outmatched in terms of just how they were using those chances. And they didn't know what each other was going to do. They didn't know when to play anti. It was all a bit disjointed. If they could just scrim with this lineup, they have a really good shot. But they just need to get behind this lineup. They need to say, well, Dubsayer's maybe going to turn up. Even if he doesn't, we can still win. Anyway, that's what I'd do. We will be right back with game 3 of this 3-game series.
All I can tell them is it's easy.
Back into game 3 here. Backwards boosters have taken the first 2. AntiMatters have made a change. They're bringing in Shoebox. Play offense with iTag, while Nut and Bell play D. I don't hate that. iTag finding some good outs in the first couple of games. You've playing really well. See what you can do. Diggs has a chance with a cap, and Vex, really nice boost block. Packers boost is taking a quick one, just as in game 2. Pups are spawning. They probably will end up splitting the pups here. They don't. Diggs with that RB. Winning it undefused on flag. Nice out there. Jez with this juke juice on D. Shu trying to get back ahead after grab. Jez bring it in with the RB. Or Diggs, excuse me, bring in the RB. Vex with another out. 2-0 towards backwards boosters. Not what you want to see as Bell, but 8.5 minutes left. AM a lot of time. Bit of space here with iTag on the flag. Bring it in, and next rushing that boost a little bit. Surely knew that he was coming bot. iTag ruthless though. The shark. Double juke juices. Snooze. And AM taking both the pups this time. Unfortunately, they're both juke juices, but a bit less pressure from backwards boosters. And these quick grabs from AM not working for them. Need to set up some backboards with that bomb. And I set up a nice grab here. Shoes ahead of 3 should be, surely. It just takes that boost into the block. Unfortunate for AntiMatters. Jez, lovely jukes in the AntiMatters base. Coming into his own. Not great blocks for him, but a couple of quick grabs could mean that the flag tail is empty. Double juke juices again. And Shoebox in a return for cap situation if Jez can hit it, but mistimes it barely. iTag, nice positioning to be on the flag tail. Both these juke juices scary though if Diggs can get over his flag carrier. Get around to get the block in before Shu comes in. Shu's in, and Shandor with the next chance. Taking a kiss as Bell gets out on his own. Pretty low percentage grabs from both of these offenses at the moment, but Diggs juking out, gets the bomb spawn, but takes the corner. That's unfortunate. Top juke juice in the bottom RB. Backwards boosters get that bottom RB. Get the return as well on Shu. iTag fancies his chances in this 1v1, and he should do. Gets past Jez, but not quickly enough. Jez gets the boost, and it means he's got 4 to beat there. Well, 3 after. A bit of a flaccid. But Diggs coming right back with the return. Backwards boost is trying to set something up. That was pretty close. Shandor got that boost block. A little bit better angle. AM only 1 cap down here. If they can win this game, it'll be pretty impactful for them on the leaderboards. But iTag not really taking that boost in the most optimal way, and Vex taking an easy cap as Shu gets blocked out. And top tag pro going over towards Vex with some nice play. I-tag with a juke juice. Should be pretty tough to return it. Fucking lag. Fucking must have been lag. Fucking lag, man. That sucks. 4-1 towards backwards boosters. That really just sucks, man. Not much you can do if you're AM there. That's just really unfortunate for them. He's trying to come in with a cap chance to make it 5, but I-tag, beautiful grab. He's past 4 if they get the return, and they do, but not. He kills I-tag. Shoebox getting the top tag. 4-2 AM. Looking scary, looking dangerous. Looking like a pack of wild hyenas. Diggs with this RB. Any diffuse. Shoebox. Not in a great place to defend for Bell, but they still have Bell alive. If Shu can push this return, or even just push Vex back, but they overplay it slightly. But it's going to have big consequences, as Vex's hold here has been massive, and it could lead to pub control when there's 2 tag pros on the board, which you'd really want if you're AM. That's a potentially 2 cap swing. They're doing the right things in the lead up though, apart from the grab, but they get good position for the top, maybe? Yes? Yes? Not? They lose 1. They lost 1. They won the top 1. But that grab from Nut was insanity. To not help I-tag is insanity. Risky. I-tag pulls in the clutch maneuver, but Diggs getting that bottom tag. I don't know. They got the reset, and then they just had to stop grabbing, stop getting to the base, stop thinking about their flag. It was like 3:05, and they were just rushing into the enemy base. Anyway. I-tag coming in. On the flag tile for a second. But Vex coming into base as well, getting forced back. Coming back in. Shoebox with a grab of his own. Holding well. Pup spawning again, and Vex is threatening a lot. It feels like he's just doing whatever he wants on this hold. And that's going to be a cap as I-tag comes off for the pup. Gotta be some comms from the FC there. There's just gotta be. 5-2. Could be a cap chance here if they can get this return in time, and they do. Shan cannot get to the flag tile in time at Bell. Team only 2 caps down here. Shu can't make it past the 3D. 80 seconds left. Not a lot of time. Prep rotation. Incoming. Vex cannot make it past that top choke. If they both die and they give up this tag pro, I'm gonna be so fucking sad. They might lose top as well. They didn't lose top, okay. 50 seconds. They need to get this lead set. If Jez just sits exactly where he is and leaves his keyboard, he probably stands a pretty good chance of winning the game. Tag pro on base is too much. Even if that tag pro isn't a tag pro, they can just bomb it out. But it's just so hard to play, man. I mean, just rushing to the flag tile on this map is not going to work against a team like Backers Boosted. A bit more cohesion from AntiMatters and they could potentially have taken out the series. But Backwards Boosters getting the edge. Bell with a chance! 1 cap game. 6 seconds. I-tag got get the flag back. And Backwards Boosters taking all 9 points here. Clean sweep. GG's in chat, everyone putting out the GG's noof. Really strong performance. Got subbed out unfortunately. Didn't think that Shu did too badly, but some crucial moments where there's just too much rush. But great performance from backwards boosters at points. Looking ruthless. That will be the stream. You know what? I actually might interview. Actually, you know what? I might not. I might save the interviews and playoffs. But thank you everybody for watching. See you next time.